Hello, and welcome to Blood on the Clocktower. We are playing a second game. This time, hopefully, my brain will work. I get to be good. I get to be the gambler. The gambler's a fun role because you get to be fast and loose, risk life at every moment. It's pretty awesome. So anyway, here is the rules in the game. So, Catfishing 9.0. I don't really know the rules. I just know that it's a lot of fun. It's actually a very fun script because it's a lot of crazy stuff, including the Snake Charmer, which is one of my favorite rules. So hopefully we have one of those. I don't know that it's actually fun when it happens, but it's a fun threat. So I'll just talk about a couple of the rules. The Snake Charmer, the one I like, is they're the agents of chaos. Uh, they're like the seer in Werewolf. Each night choose an alive player. If chosen, a demon swaps characters and alignments with you and is then poisoned. So basically, you're looking for the demon, kind of, but you're trying not to pick the demon. You're trying to pick non-demons. And, and theoretically, if you've picked a couple people that are alive at the end, you've narrowed down that they're not the demon. However, you typically don't want to check too many people because then you'll become the demon. And furthermore, everybody will know. Well, the new Snake Charmer will know who everyone is on your team, and yeah. And if you come out, it's very problematic. Not a great roll. In fact, a piece of crap roll, but it's fun. The Savant, very confusing. One of the most confusing rolls for me. They get a piece of true information, a piece of false information, unless they're drunk, in which case they get two true or two false, or a true and a false. It's very hard to process. Philosopher's fun. They can turn themselves into anything. Oh, the Amnesiac. That is amazing. That's probably my favorite role in the game. You do not know what your ability is. Each day, privately guess what your role is, and then you're told how accurate you are. So that can be anything. Who even knows? The cannibal's fun. I've never been the cannibal, but that's fun. Every time we execute and somebody dies, then you get that role, but you're not told that you have the role. So, for instance, if we executed somebody, you might want to go to the storyteller and be like, "Hey, you got anything for me? Can I ask you a question?" Ooh, we have 5 outsiders. That's interesting. And then we have 3 demons. The Fangu is one of them. We got the Pit Hag and the Widow. The Widow's fun. It's like a spy. But everybody knows they're in the play, which is interesting. Anyway, I think I talked about enough roles. The day is not over. Go back to here. And I don't know, I'll put this up unless I decide I'm going to use it. Maybe I'll do. No, I'm not going to use that. Because I'm going to tell everyone I'm the gambler. Well, actually, I'm not. Well, I don't really know what to do. I'll figure something out, though. What else do I have? Oh, I got to highlight rolls. All right, I'll be back.
Good morning, everybody. We'll give it about 8 minutes, I guess.
Blake, I need to talk to you.
Let me.
Oh God.
All right,
Okay.
there we go.
Scott, can I talk?
I'm the
Dan,
dishonest
can I
empath. Are you coming to me,
He's
Blake?
Dan,
in
can I
my
talk to
room.
you? Okay.
Do you want to do a 1 for 1?
We can, although it might be more beneficial to you than it will be to me, but
Why is that?
well, I'll tell you after you tell me what your role is.
I'm the gambler.
Okay. That's funny because I am the gambler.
It's definitely more beneficial to you than it is to me because you just lied to me.
Well, I will say this. I was going to bluff as the gambler. So I'm disappointed that you are coming to me as the gambler.
I'm okay with that because I like to have assistance when I'm the gambler.
So the problem is I'm just you're the only person I'm going to tell my role to.
That's fine.
but I am the fortune teller. So I got a no. I checked Ned and Anton night 0, and I got a no. But to me, this is one of those games where I won't be surprised if I'm the drunk or there's at least one drunk. I feel like there's gonna be some misinformation.
Oh yeah, lots
So
of misinformation. So there
yeah,
is a drunk. So potentially I could be the drunk too, which is not great because if I'm the drunk gambler of all things, then nobody will ever die, and I'll be verifying all this idiotic information.
yeah. Well, listen, you can gamble me as the fortune teller. I think it's more likely that I'm drunk.
Well,
I was
yeah. So
wanting. I was
if I die, then I know that you're the drunk and I'm the fortune teller. And I don't want to do that either.
fair. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
But if you don't die, then I don't know if I'm the drunk or well, no, I would know that either you're the fortune teller or I'm drunk if I've gambled you and didn't die.
So we maybe you should just gamble yourself. I don't know. I don't know. I don't
Well,
know.
no,
I don't know
it's
the
totally
rules.
useless to gamble me because I wouldn't die because either I'm the gambler or the drunk, and neither situation would I die. So if I
Okay.
gamble myself as the gambler and I'm the drunk, I don't learn anything and there's no
Mhm.
value in it.
Okay.
Aside from the fact that it's safe and I could live as a useless role. Anyway,
Well, so
I
yes,
think you
I have
trust me, and I think
yeah,
I'm gonna let you go so that maybe you can find a name
yeah,
for me, and I'll try to find a second name.
yeah.
And I will say it's fun to be the gambler because you get people's information.
There you go. True. Well, that's what I was gonna bluff it,
Yeah,
but
well, go ahead. That's fine, and I don't mind. I'm not gonna claim it now because now you're the gambler, and
Mhm.
you find names, so we can
Fair.
both have our day.
Okay. Works for me.
And I'll do the reverse, just for the record. Why not?
Got it.
Manny.
Did you have an
Let's do
objection to
it.
that?
Manny.
Yeah, let's talk. My room?
Okay. Yeah.
So either he had an objection or he didn't.
Uh,
Jason?
Um, sure. Mm, sure.
Okay, my room, second from the top. So what's your game?
Nothing. It's kind of.
Well,
Um,
that's fine. I mean, you're seeming you're seeming more reserved, and then when I asked you, you seemed kind of off about that. So I don't know. I mean, it's fine, whatever you're doing, but I'm just curious.
yeah. No, just hanging and
So have you been
getting
looking
like
for whispers, or
what?
have you been looking for whispers, or are you just kind of keeping to yourself right now?
And two people asked me to whisper, and I went and talked to them.
Okay,
But I'm just kind of. I mean, you want to do 3 for 3s or something?
sure. I'll do a 3 for 3. Give me a second though. Oh, I just noticed there's a lunatic. Hmm. Oh, this is so dumb. All right, I got it.
Okay. So mine's grandmother, dreamer, Ravenskeeper.
Mine is fortune teller, dreamer, philosopher.
Okay, that kind of works.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Maybe come back.
Steven, can I chat
You can. Did you want to do it
Okay.
with me?
with you?
Oh, okay. Oh, hi.
Hey, do you want to do a 3 for 3?
Yeah. I'm the fortune teller,
Yep.
the dreamer,
Yep.
or the philosopher.
I am the balloonist, the dreamer, or the fortune teller.
I will have you know that it makes me nervous to think of you as a balloonist, because that brings back bad memories. Anything else, or are we good?
That's good. Wait,
Alright.
what did you? Never mind. I got it. I think I got it.
I'll give you a little bonus. There was a little extra there.
A little extra.
Yeah, you can figure that out, or not.
Okay.
Ned,
Yes.
apparently we're doing quick whispers. Do you want to do a quick whisper?
Oh, okay. Sure. Your room? What?
Yep.
All right.
Are you good?
Yes, I'm good.
Are you an outsider?
No. I wonder if, I don't think there are any outsiders.
Well, there's
This
one
group-
outsider. Why would you think there's not any outsiders?
Oh, there's one?
Well, there's one on the base, and the
Oh.
only way there wouldn't be
Okay.
one is if there was a vigor mortis, and then it would remove one.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's probably not true. It's probably drunk at least. Then I don't know.
Why have you been looking for him and not finding him?
I haven't really talked to very many people. I was just speculating because I'm just going by the fact there's only 8 people playing.
Oh, okay.
What would probably be most likely.
Okay. Well, there would be one unless there was the vigor mortis. Do you want to do a 3 for 3?
Oh yeah, I'm either a savant, philosopher, or amnesiac.
I am the fortune teller, the dreamer, or the philosopher.
Okay, cool.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. I've heard a lot of fortune teller, but actually,
That's interesting.
yeah. All right, thanks.
All right, nominations are open.
I just want to tell you all that the snake charmer is the best role in the game. Not to be, but it's fun when it's in the game.
Only
Anyone
if you
hear
do.
about outsiders?
I have not heard of any.
I've not heard of any. But as I think Recluse is the only one that would come out.
Yeah, the drunk
So,
wouldn't come
then
out, and there's only one. So either drunk or vigor mortis, unless somebody is being secretive.
Drunk.
Oh, that's true. It could be Vigor Mortis. It could be a lunatic. It could be a mutant.
Oh yeah, the lunatic. I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sweetheart would potentially claim, but they probably wouldn't want to make that very well known. So
Yeah.
the script is not really good for finding outsiders.
Yeah, forgot about the lunatic.
I nominate Scott.
All right, Anton nominates Scott. State your case.
He came out for me as fortune teller the day one, and I'm absolutely sure that if he was a fortune teller, he wouldn't say this to me.
He just straight up told you.
Yes, he just straight up told me that he's a fortune teller in one. He asks 1 for 1, but yeah, I don't believe it.
All right, Scott, your defense.
and tell one person my role the first day. Just to go, I told Steven 3 roles and Ned 3 roles, including my role, which Anton outed. And that,
Well, if I outed your roles, there is no sense to leave anyway, right? And if you get not get killed, then probably you're the demon.
All right. Any pertinent information?
I have a problem with what was said, so I'm voting.
All right. 4 votes is what it is needed to put on the chopping block. All right. 5 votes is enough. Are there any other nominations?
We are so efficient.
I will nominate Manny.
Scott nominates Manny. State your case.
I didn't talk to him, but I got a ping on him, so.
All right, Manny, your defense.
I wasn't gonna come out with my information, but since you got a ping on me, I'm the chef. I got a 0. The only people that did not talk to their neighbors the first night was Blake, a Yahoo, and Ned. Blake and a Yahoo talked to each other. Ned went to see Sam. So.
All right, any other pertinent information?
Are you trying to implicate me or clear me, Manny?
Yeah.
I'm trying to implicate you.
Oh, I don't like that.
All right, this needs 5 to tie and 6 to beat.
Well, I will say, if Scott is evil, it would be odd for Scott to nominate the other evil person. So since I think Scott is evil, I think Manny's not evil.
0 votes is not enough. Are there any other nominations? And start counting down from 10. That's everybody's favorite part.
Scott,
Now, is this a quick game, Scott?
Nope. Who was your other king, Scott? I
Last
nominate Steven. I nominate Steven.
Oh, my favorite thing to keep
Jason,
the day going.
Jason
No,
nominates
not-
Steven. State your case.
So 2 reasons, I guess. Manny's info, the chef one, whatever. And also I want to hear who Scott's other king was.
I thought he said 0.
Yeah, the chef 0 means that Manny's chef, that not neighbor's chef. That the demon and minion aren't neighbors. And then mostly is I wanted to hear who Scott's other king was.
All right, well, Steven, your defense against that.
Okay, I heard him say that there were 2 things, but I actually only heard him say one thing. So I'll defend against the one thing I heard, which was the chef information, which I believe is correct. And however, I think 0 really means very little. But what I will say is that I said, Blake, I need to talk to you. And I think if I was evil and Blake was evil, I don't think I would have done that. But I've been proven to be dumb, so maybe I would have. I don't know. But that's my
Any
defense.
pertinent information?
Has anyone heard about Guido?
I'm just hoping Scott gives his other king.
It was Manny and Steven.
Oh, okay. That's what I wanted.
Wonderful. Scott is evil,
Alright.
so don't even listen to him.
All right, this needs 5 to tie and 6 to beat.
It's almost like he just made it up there on the spur of the moment. Oh, look, they've nominated Steven. I guess I'll...
No, I said it before. And I told Anton that the first day.
1 vote is not enough.
Oh, and who's the
Tying down from
storyteller?
10.
It's Sam, so that would mean that you're evil. That's fair.
Don't matter the storyteller. I'll bring out Sean Bean.
This game
All right.
is over.
The day is closed. Scott has been executed and dies. And the game is indeed over.
I knew it.
Oh, man.
Contrary to popular belief, I did not make Scott evil. Scott made himself evil by picking Anton Night 1 as a snake charmer.
Oh, my goodness. Poor guy.
Anton was your original Vigor Mortis, which gave a -1 outsider count. So I actually did the outsider count correctly this game, unlike the last time I ran Catfishing. So Scott was the Snake Charmer who night one picked Anton, so they switched characters and alignments. Blake was the Fortune Teller who picked Ned and Anton, and because Anton at that point was not the demon, got a no. Ned was the Widow who who saw the grimoire, poisoned himself so nobody would know that there's a widow in play, and proceeded to tell Anton that Scott was the Snake Charmer, along with the rest of the grimoire information. Lynn was a grandmother. Her grandchild was Jason the Cannibal, who obviously never got to use his ability. Manny was a chef that got a 0, and Steven was the gambler who never got to use his ability, and was also the red herring for the fortune teller.
Of course.
And that was your one-day game of catfishing.
Wow.
Well,
Good
I know
job.
it wasn't
Good team.
much.
Good
But could I see the grimoire?
Oh yeah.
Funniest part is since
Just
I
wanna see my
became
background.
a small snake charmer, my target became to figure out who is the snake charmer. I get to Ned, and he basically told me who the snake charmer is. So
And Anton did ask me privately about basically the situation. I told him I was okay with anything he wanted to do, and I did mean that. So basically, he opted to not completely add his information, but still come up with other reasons to get Scott, and it worked. So
Blake,
Cool.
you lied to me.
Well, I did, but
No, I get it. I get it. I'm just
yeah.
messing with you.
Well, when I talked to Steven first day, I said I'm gonna start claiming gambler. So it was weird that Scott claimed fortune teller. Why that, Scott?
Because it's a small game, and I didn't think that Sam would put it in the script because it's a small game, and start confirming rolls quickly. And I had to pick something random. I hadn't talked to anyone. I had to just blind pick.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
he-
right.
It's
Yeah,
not
'cause
a
he had
bad.
no
It's not a
information.
bad pick. I believed you.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking it was the other way around. I thought Steven was the snake charmer who happened to pick the demon the first night. But
That was just horrible. I was gonna pick myself too, and then the last minute I was like, "Oh, I'll just risk it. I'm not
Risk it for a biscuit.
I feel like the first night is probably the best night to turn because you basically get everything. But I guess then and then just goes to Anton.
So the
You wanna-
first night's the worst night to turn because Anton would then say, "I'm the good snake charmer, and my minion is so and so. Just kill them."
yeah, if you wouldn't vote for Scott, I think I would tell it in the important information section. But I thought that there are already enough votes, and I still consider the possibility that maybe I'm a lunatic, but I guess that's not since I was converted to snake charmer, and yeah, so.
Yep. Well, should we re-rack?